Big news, I'd say, in the last few days. We have the Female World Cup, the Female Football World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Australia's selling tickets. New Zealand's really struggling. Obviously, the Matildas are the Australian team. The best player in the world is Sam Kerr. She's part of the team. She hasn't been playing. She's got some sort of injury. Right? Some things have been slipped out during a press conference. Officials have turned around. They're causing a bit of a stir. They're scrambling to come up with some sort of response. I'll pass it on to you to go into more detail.
Well, as we know, Sam Kerr, as you so adequately described, Ahmed, Sam Kerr is the #1 female soccer player in the world. So for her to miss the World Cup is an enormous story. The Matildas player missed the first game against Ireland last week, and luckily the Aussies got through. And then to keep the fans up to date, there was a press conference yesterday in Queensland, and one of Sam Kerr's teammates has revealed to the media that Kerr has torn her calf. Now, that is probably the biggest revelation since games have started playing the last week of the World Cup. And in the wake of that press conference, the Australian officials have scrambled to turn around and dilute that comment from the Matildas player about Sam Kerr's calf. They want to give the impression that Kerr could make a comeback if they get past Nigeria on Thursday night and continue in the World Cup. It makes sense to me, marketing purposes, ratings purposes, ticket sales. If the teammate is going to come out and with this revelation, I think you've got to turn around and give her some credit and be smart enough to manoeuvre around this rather than suppress her comments.
Exactly. I mean, give us something to talk about, or pivot, deflect.
Well, it's becoming embarrassing.
Move the conversation. Yeah, exactly.
She's torn her calf, or she hasn't.
Don't worry, Football Australia's used to that, so it's all good there.
Well, they may be, but they're not used to actually dealing with media.
Yeah, they're used to being embarrassing with their decisions. So just throwing a bit of a dab there. But anyway, look, it is what it is. You're never going to get a straight answer. She probably is injured, and as you said, because of the marketing and monetary value that she brings, they're trying to hide it.
Well, there's no doubt she's injured, because when the national anthem was on last week, when they played Ireland, Sam Kerr was visibly distressed, arm in arm with her teammates on the sidelines. So she obviously wants to be there, and maybe there's a realisation that she may not get to play for the Matildas in this World Cup.
All right, everyone. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you, Tony. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you all next week.
Thanks, Ahmed. Another great edition of Raw Sports.